Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Project Pan update. I'm recording this one day in advance because on Thursday I have a job interview. I will be gone all day, so I don't know if I will feel up to recording anything when I get back. So I just wanted to go ahead and nip that in the bud. Anyways, I mentioned last week that I was thinking about, not last week, 2 weeks ago, that I was thinking about doing something different, and I added 8 products, and which would leave me with a Project Pan 30, not including the one that I had to throw away because it went bad. Or it was always bad, or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, so this can officially be called a Project 30 pan. But I'm not going to add any more after this, what I finish by the end of the year will be my official count. I've already finished 10 products, not including what I threw away, so I have 20 more to go. So let's go over the stuff that I've already had in here, and then at the end I will show you what I am adding in. First off, let's go with this, I guess. It is the Neutrogena Eye Perfector. It is a eye brightener, and you can't see progress until it's almost done. It's just one of those little clicky pens. I'm finding that I really like this, actually. Like, I don't know exactly what it is that I like about it. Like, I just like the way it looks. So this might actually be a repurchase at some point, but right now I still have plenty, so I don't need to worry about that. So been using it. We'll let you know when you can actually see progress, because these things go like all the way down here. So unless I've like scratched up the packaging, you can't see it. What's next? I don't know. What is next? We'll go with the e.l.f. Bronzer and Blush Duo. My bronzer is all the way up here now as far as product that can actually be used, so it is almost done. My blush has definitely hit a lot more pan, and it's starting to get really powdery. Like every time I use it, powder starts flying everywhere. So that's probably going to eat up some product, but here's progress. I'm putting them in my everyday makeup basket when I'm done. Next is this. Look at this eyeliner. Look at it. It's done. I'm declaring it done. I cannot wield it anymore and actually put on eyeliner. So, after 7 months, I finally finished this stupid eyeliner. I'm so happy. You have no idea how happy I am. I hate that eyeliner. It drug across my eyes, and yes, I could use a lighter and melt it down a little bit to make it not hurt as bad, but maybe your product shouldn't suck. Anyways, what I'm going to be using next, full time now, is the Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeliner and eyebrow pencil if you have the right color in black. It has been used a little bit, so this isn't the full length, and it was a sample length. I have one of their full-sized ones in a green color. This sucker is huge. But it's been sharpened a few times. This one will probably go a lot quicker because it's really soft, so it doesn't hold its point nearly as much as this hard little bastard did. But I finished an eyeliner, finally! Let's see. Okay. I forgot to mark these. I'll be right back. Okay, I forgot to put marks on my foundations, so I had to go and do that. First off is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. It has gone from this mark to this mark, and I used this one the first week, and my Revlon, not Color Stay, Revlon Age Defy the second week. Because they're both too dark, so I unfortunately cannot mix them together. I have to mix them with other things. The first foundation I used up was actually my mixer. I had to buy another one just to keep going. So that one's going, and I think this one is starting to screw with me, actually. Like, yes, I finally was able to get a mark on it, but I've been using this all week, so I know I've made progress. Like, I've been consciously making sure to grab this one every day for all week. And you can still see more holes and everything too, so that's a good sign, but I don't know. I think that packaging is just starting to screw with me or something. The thing that you can't see is the Physicians Formula Healthy Wear, because it is completely opaque packaging. I use this as a facial sunscreen and a neck sunscreen, so don't know where it's at. It'll be done when it's done. That's about all I can tell you. This is one I'm probably actually going to throw away once it hits basically winter here. Because I use this when I go out to the pool. And I won't be going out to the pool, which means it's going to go bad. So I will use up as much of that as I can. But then I'm going to just call it. Anyways. Let's see. Okay. Let's get out my products that I measure by piece of paper. This is to be a Bombshell one stick that you can see into. It's going down. Here's all the product that's left. And here is its second measurement. So it is actually going down. I'm very impressed by that. Here is the L'Oreal Color Riche Balm in Heavenly Berry that I love. I only put it in here because I had 2 of them. And I did break it at one point, so it's a little ugly looking. It's definitely gone down though. And you can see from here, this one right here, it's definitely gone down. So this one, I hate guessing because I'm always wrong, but I'm guessing that this will probably be gone in a month. I'm guessing. I'm actually using it today, so I'll set it aside. And my baby lips that I can never tell progress of, it's the one in Quenched. That one is right here, so a little bit has been used. I put this on under my lipstick every day, but then I don't reuse it because I have a different lip balm for sitting beside my bed. And if I go out to the pool, I slather this all over my lips because it has SPF 20 in it. But otherwise, it doesn't get used a lot during the day, but it does get used at least once every day. So it's a little bit of a slow goer. The other lip product I have is the Mica Beauty Cosmetics Tinted Lip Balm and Natural. I have used this once or twice, but I mean, I think it might have widened the hole in the bottom a little bit, or widened the crater around it at least. So this is going to be slow going. This will probably take me the rest of the year to finish off. I'm not even going to lie. The last thing that I have that's not something new is my palette, and I have something exciting to show you. I hit pan on another shadow today for this look. That made me very happy because I was wondering forever when I was going to get hit pan on that color. And I have started to dig a well in the lavender color right here. So that made me happy. But still going, hit pan on another color, flattened a color, or started digging an actual well into a color. My navy color's gotten a little bit of a dip in it as well. So, still going. I mix in other shadows with these too. Like today, with the mint green right here. Do I have it? I used a Maybelline Eye Studio that a friend of mine gave me. I used this color right here on the outer edge. I have to be careful with it because the packaging's broken on this side. So, I have a couple of colors in here that are part of it. So my technical goal is to finish 12 shadows. I would love to finish that palette, but if I finish 12 shadows, I would be happy. Here is the highlight that I use every day. Here is Sin that I use if I want a natural look. Here is Last Call because I needed another purple because I used mine up. It's very deep right now and I just knocked Sin out. And this isn't technically part of my project pan, but I do line my eye with Creep every day. So it's starting to dig a pit into it. Now I gotta put Sin back in its little spot. I need to glue that later. And now for all the products that I added. Because I'm a sadist, apparently. Because like I said, I added 8 things. Let's see. First things that I added, almost all of this except for 2 things is from my Sephora haul. Because as I told y'all, I was probably going to be adding stuff from the Sephora haul because it was like 90% samples. First off, I'm adding my NARS Laguna mini bronzer that I use every other day as a contour. I put my Hoola bronzer away so that I could use this. Honestly, it's starting to already look like it's got a dip in it, but I can't really tell. I heard that these little samples can go by really fast. The other bronzer is the other contour bronzer that I'm adding is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and the regular one, not the milk chocolate. It's the little 100-point perk that I got, not thinking that I was also buying a Too Faced sampler pack that gave me a bigger one. So definitely want to finish this up. This one will be harder to finish up. It still smells wonderful, guys, by the way. But I find that this one blends better than this one, and I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if it's the cocoa powder in this, or if this one's a little bit lighter, or what. I don't know. But I like them both. I like them both for contouring. I'm wearing the Chocolate Soleil today, but yesterday, like I said, I wore the NARS. Let's see. I have the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Face Primer. And it's already like down to here because there's not a lot in it. And I've been using it since I bought it, basically. But I figured I should use up at least one of my primer samples before I break out my Benefit Poreless Primer. Because I got like 3 of them. Let's see. I have a new powder. This is actually my travel powder because when I do my makeup at home, I use the e.l.f. high definition powder, but you can't travel with this anywhere. This big honking piece of plastic. But I do have this Wet n Wild Fergie translucent take on the day mattifying powder that has a little bit of a dip in it. I hate that it has shimmer in it. That drives me crazy. And that's one of the reasons why I want to use it up, because I didn't realize it had shimmer in it when I bought it. If you need a mattifying powder, you don't need shimmer. And also, Wet n Wild, can we talk? Why no mirror? Why no mirror? If you make a powder compact, you need a mirror. I had the same problem with the Coverall one. I liked the Coverall one a lot more than I like this one. But seriously, Wet n Wild, step up on that. Let's see, what do I have? I actually got this from Ipsy, not from the Sephora haul, but in the same vein. It's the Benefit Lolly Tint. Just give me a little bit of a difference in blush. I just take my e.l.f. stippling brush right here, brush it on, and dab it on. Because you got to do it quick or it'll set and you'll have little dots all over your face. There's one thing that drives me crazy about these. I think they set too fast. Because it's a stain, technically. Let's see. I have my new love. I'm sadly not wearing it today. But it is the Hourglass... What do they call their things? Extreme Sheen Lip Gloss in Child. And it's tiny. It's tiny. But like I can swirl it around and I can't even see through the plastic yet, so it's a gorgeous color, y'all. Everybody that is afraid of nudes, you need to try this out. You really do. I know this lip gloss is like $28 at Sephora, but it is so worth it. When this is done, I'm gonna go buy another one. I love it that much. I almost went ahead and bought another one when I was at Sephora, I think this weekend, picking up something for a friend, but I was able to hold back. If you want to see what I usually wear it with, it's actually the Color Whisper in Some Like It Taupe. I've already put a little bit of a dent in it because I wear it a lot. You guys all need to go here. Sorry. Let me straighten you back up. There you go. Let's see, I have the Tarte Lip Surgeons in Elite. Making me break out of my comfort zone a little bit. It's really pretty though, so I'm totally okay with that. What was that? It sounded like someone just knocked on my door, but I know they didn't. So, just a little mini. And finally, the scary thing that shows how much of a masochist I am, or sadist to myself, so a sadomasochist really. I am going to try and use up a color tattoo, even though I bounce around so much between them. And I'm going to do an update video on my cream shadows because it's changed a little bit, and I went through all of them, so I need to do that soon. But it is the Color Tattoo 24-hour Eye Studio in Beijing Beauty. It's one of the ones from the Spring Nude collection. I just have like 4 things of almost this exact same color, and they just came out with the leathers, and I kind of want one, but I have so many that I don't want to buy another one. So we are going to try and use that up. And according to Amber F, that's who I'm going by on a lot of my numbers of it takes this long to use something up, because she's my hero as far as Project Pan is concerned. She says that if you use a regular color tattoo from the original permanent line, they take about 6 to 7 months. If you use one from the Metals collection or a limited edition one, because they go on a little patchy, you got to work with them a little more, they take about 4 months. And some of the leather collection, it applies perfectly, and I think it's the green one that applies really patchy. And that's a swatch of this. It's just a champagne color, and that's, like I said, I have Barely Branded. I have another one from this collection that is almost the exact same color because I bought every one of them for some reason other than the black one. And the Leathers collection has a matte black one now too. And the Leathers collection is permanent, and that's why I'm not rushing out to get them. So don't let anybody tell you different. They're permanent. So we'll see how this goes. And I hope that Amber F is right, and this only takes me like 4 months. Plus, she also has a video where you can learn how to revive your color tattoos if they start going dry. So that makes me less afraid to try to stick to just one and be worried about the rest of them going bad. Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry I had to film this a day ahead, so that you're missing a day of use. But this is going my empties finally, and I will see you guys later. Bye.